Usually in the Wacky Brothers Green Kitchen, we're showing you how to make stuff. Well, today we're going to show you how to make something that will help you make stuff. We are going to be making...
While getting drunk, though.
While getting drunk. We are going to be making a flame-burning stove out of a beer can. 2 beer cans, really.
I like
really
where
simple.
This is going.
There's a couple ways to do it, but this is like zombie apocalypse. Flame is out, you have rubbing alcohol. You only need a couple things. Cut this can in half. The first cut doesn't have to be anything special.
This looks dangerous, I can tell you that. Shards of metal.
All right, so number 1, okay, same deal with the other can. Once you have these guys, you're gonna be cutting them both pretty low, but you want to cut one lower than the other one. So all you do, take your scissors, and most decent scissors will work, and you just go around and around and around.
And you're just trying to cut it as straight as possible.
Yeah,
right?
you want to keep it straight. Unlike Mike, you want it to be straight. Right. So that's getting pretty good.
That looks more like you. Kind of in between straight.
All kinds of crooked. All right, so just keep cutting it around. You can play around with the size. You can always cut it down more, but somewhere, you know, in this range. Like, take out your penis. Let's see if it's that. Yeah, that's about like 1 mic penis.
I'm about a 1/4 inch penis.
Yeah. All right, so this one's gonna be the one that's a little bit higher. Now this one you're gonna actually cut.
So this one is a 1/4 mic penis.
Yeah, this is about 2 mics.
Yeah.
So this one's gonna go pretty low. All right.
2 mics.
Just cut it all there, just for the love of Jesus. Don't cut yourself, be careful. This is aluminum, it's very sharp. So, you know, it doesn't be perfect. You can sand it down if you want to get real fancy.
You have a metal sander.
So one is just a tiny bit lower than the other one. The one that's gonna be lower, you're gonna flip it over. You take a nail.
I'm learning so much here, guys. This is fantastic.
And you just start wickety whacking it. So Mike, the way that the nails go, what I like to do to make sure they're all kind of even is just do one on the opposite side. Do one here.
Just like a stove.
Yeah, exactly. One
even
here.
Distribution of flame.
Here.
Hey, all right, I went to school for this.
And then you keep going like in the same vein. So keep going in between.
And then one more in between those.
Just like Mike, he's in between.
At least I'm not crooked.
Once you have a good amount of holes in there, like, I don't know, what's that, like 16, 18 or something?
16 holes.
Now you take this piece, flip it back over, and you want to just pop it in to the other can.
I see where you're
like
going.
boom, pop it in there. Take some heat. And this is gonna create a vacuum. So by heating it up, it's gonna suck those guys in, so when the alcohol gets in there, it will actually go towards the bottom. So I'm just gonna be...
What's gonna create a vacuum?
This, just the heat. It's gonna like do some kind of weird sciencey shit and just get all crazy. So heat that up for just like a minute or so, minute or 2.
Do you have to do that every time you...
No, I don't think so. The cool thing about this is, like, you know, it's pretty simple to make, but also it will just hold. Like, you can just keep this thing.
Do these little things have to be like pushed to the side, like
no,
since there's no gaps?
Nothing. Now, take rubbing alcohol. This is a really high percentage, 91%. The higher the better. And just pour like a shot worth into there.
You gotta make sure it doesn't come above, or?
No, I mean, you just, you know, we'll find out.
Yeah, no, y'all know.
And all you do, there, see? Starting to light. It's gonna take a second, you'll see.
Whoa, I can smell it. I can smell it.
It's gonna start first, you're like, oh, this isn't gonna work, and then slowly it just gets frickety frickety.
Wow.
Now look at this, you could, for campfires, I don't know if you wanna cook directly on there, but what you can do is take 2 other cans or anything like this. Okay? Look at that.
Nah, fuck it. Why don't we just use this right on there? Let's try it.
No, it needs air.
It needs air.
Now it's, you know, about a shot worth or whatever, you know, like maybe an ounce of this stuff will give you like 3 to 5 minutes of burn, you know? So it's not like you're gonna be cooking for like hours with this thing, but it is a cool little trick. Burning hot.
Give it a spray.
Give it a spray. Let me just make sure. Whoa.
Oh.
Oh, hey. All right.
Here, I got a better. What if I just held it?
You can hold it, yeah.
Yeah, like take these out.
All right, Mike's gonna hold it.
I'm just gonna hold it. Much better idea.
It's teamwork, you know? Look at that, cooking an egg up. Look at this, we're frying an egg in a matter of moments on a thing we made out of a beer can. Little taste of the pepper, little personal egg treat.
All right, didn't even have to smother, perfect
Just in
timing.
time.
All right, we're gonna hit it with a little bit of the green racha.
Check it out.
And cut
Flame
into your
burning.
campfire. Perfect sunny side up egg.
Thing. This honestly, even just for warmth, even if you don't want to cook, if you're out at a campfire, you don't want to build a fire. I mean, honestly, take a little rubbing alcohol. And we barely used any of this stuff. It's like this thing cost me like $3 for all this. We
For
barely
some reason,
used
this
any.
is the best egg I've ever had in my life.
It's campfire grilled. Easily the best.
It's got the crispiness. This thing got it crispy. The heat.
To put this out, you don't want to just blow on it. You got to smother it, like wazoom.
Suck out all the oxygen.
Suck out all the oxygen. Don't even think about blowing. You're just gonna blow up in your face. So you do want to be careful when you're playing with fire, but it is fun. It's like a little science project. Make sure you're being smart. You know, make sure you're not too stoned. It's gonna like cool down very, very quickly, which is cool.